Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here is again Eric Mpn from Glad TV. Today we are going to do the artist on the table, and we have a very good guest coming from Emmanuel Church, and the guy is by the name of Emmanuel. I know you're going to be happy to meet him today, and I'm happy you are staying tuned with us. Always keep on supporting us. Welcome again to Glad TV. This is the place where we share only everything about Jesus, about God, about our social life with God, about our economical life with God. And today with Artists on the Table. This is the first episode and the new guest is Emmanuel. How are you doing today, Emmanuel?
I'm very good, thank you.
I'm very happy to have you.
Definitely, it's my pleasure. I'm really excited. It's an honor, and I'm really excited for what you're doing.
Awesome. So I know the question is, who is Emmanuel? And actually, you're going to find it right away. Who are you, Emmanuel?
Well, Emmanuel, my full name is Emmanuel Briggs, a Christian, young guy originally from Nigeria, southern part, and I, moved over here to Winnipeg to school about 7 years ago. And Emmanuel is a young guy. I have a family. I have a beautiful wife, Valerie. And I have a daughter too. She's just over 2 years old.
Nice.
And that's a bit about me.
Something nice. Just we discovered Emmanuel is already married, so we have no more plan on that. So no more question coming. So when he's going to get married. So and we are very happy to have you as an artist at the same time, a married man. That's very good, and we believe that you're doing a very great job and staying with your mom at home. So how do you couple to go with music at the same time with the marriage?
Honestly, I have a really, understanding spouse. She, really inspires me and motivates me to do what I do. She understands, purpose. She understands our purpose, and she always, encourages me. Especially with my daughter. My daughter is really energetic, so she puts up with my daughter, times when I'm not home, and probably I'm in the studio. I have to, go about doing, work and things. She's really, good, and I'm really excited for her.
I know parents at home are laughing because they say when they speak about the 2 years daughter, we know how they jump on the sofas, jump here and there, breaking stuff. If you're joking, you find your computer is washed. And I hope this is what is happening. You have to keep all your product from the studio unless you find they took the CDs, they took all your backup and put it in water.
She broke my iPad.
As we are saying, the iPad is gone already, so it's not that easy. I know it's a very big responsibility, and congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And Emmanuel, let's go forward. What motivates you more in music?
What motivates me, honestly, from a really young age, I just found I found peace with music, and especially inspirational music, gospel music. Really gives me so much life, so much joy. Like I wake up in the morning and the first thing I do literally is put on some music, and pray. I think there's something about music that really connects to the deepest part of a human being, the spirit. And honestly, once I have that music, good music, I'm ready to do anything. Music basically is my cue. If I want to do something, I put on the music, gets me in the mood to do whatever I need to do.
Just look at it. Emmanuel became a music DNA. So music's one that's motivating more.
Definitely.
And that's very excited. When you're doing something that you like, then you're passionate in it. You're going to do it more and great. So what keeps you to have that more energy to stay in music?
Well, honestly, I would say it's my relationship with God. Sing and minister to people with inspirational music, because there's a life-giving force about listening to gospel music, inspirational music, positive music. And I wake up in the morning, of course, pray and have fellowship, and the music just helps me connect. I would like to talk about a worship band called Hillsong. They've been around for a long time, and just the impact that they have. Sometimes I listen to their songs, and you just feel heaven. And I feel like there is a space in every man's heart, in every human being that needs that Spirit of God. So the Spirit of God through the music keeps me energized, keeps me going, and.
We would like to remind you we are going to have Crystal in town who are going to have their concert, Shabak. They need all of our presence there. This is going to be at 440 Handgrave Street. That's here in Winnipeg at Calvary Temple. Your presence will be highly recommended, and the dress code is white and white. Philadelphia Miracle Ministry is going to have Pastor Della from United States of America, which the event is going to take place from this Saturday and Sunday. Don't miss to be there at the end of the month with that pastor coming from far for you. The Women Conference is going to take place again on June, as you're seeing down here on the picture of the posters, with the church of our pastor Mama Kati. We are going to have that on June. Don't miss it. And also we are going to have more to come. As you see, the different information is passing. Those are the activity in town for us as Christians to come and meet each other and to praise our God together. Don't miss all those seminars, conferences. It's going to be good for your growth of spiritual life. Emmanuel, let's come back to you.
Yeah.
So Emmanuel, what is the project you're having for the coming years or coming days from now on? What are you going to do for us again in music?
Very true. So last month, I believe March, I released my very first album. It's called Lover of My Soul. And
Love of My Soul.
Yeah.
That's the matter of the spirit, not the love of the body. That's the love of the soul. We'll go deeper to find out. Why just choosing the love of your soul?
Right. Honestly, so Lover of My Soul was, the inspiration behind it was, I listened to a song titled Lover of My Soul.
Yeah.
And once I heard the song, I was inspired to create something related to that. There's something about the soul and someone being the lover of your soul. That means the person is committed to your well-being. And of course God is the lover of my soul. Jesus is the lover of my soul. So I listened to music and I said, you know what, that name is really special and I need to use that name. And once I go to the studio and I hear music and I create music, Lover of My Soul always stands out. I love to sing about love. I love to sing about hope. I love to sing about faith. I love to sing encouraging songs and worship songs too. So that's his inspiration behind the name Lover of My Soul.
As we all know that love is always God. God is love, and love is the best things we might have in this world, because if we stay in love in each other, and we know the answer. And also don't forget that if we love God, we'll do whatever we are doing just for Him, just for God. And I think that's the reason that Emmanuel is doing that.
That's
so tell me, Emmanuel, how are you inspired for the music? What the source are you using to get inspired for the music?
So basically, there is power in sound, and I have a really good producer, or really good producers I've worked with. He's actually right here.
Emmanuel is just accusing the producer we want to be out of the camera. So we have no option. He's there.
Right, yeah.
He's
so
there.
usually, when I go to the studio, once we're creating music, he creates a rhythm, a beat, and I listen to it, and I just tell my story. I just tell my experiences. I just speak from my heart. Because at the end of the day, I want to connect with people, in a real way. So I just sing from my heart. I'm not the singer that is highly classical or and all that. I just sing from my heart, and I want to connect with people. I'm really passionate about young people, and I sing. When I sing, I think about them, because those are the people that I want to influence, and I want to inspire, motivate, encourage, because I've been in school. I know how tough it is. I'm a young person, and I just want them to be connected to my experiences and be motivated and encouraged by that.
Young people out there, you just realized today you have a good ambassador. Emmanuel is there for you. The person singing just to help you about his own story. I like it, Emmanuel. That means that your song goes by what you've been living, what you've been going through,
Definitely.
which is like a testimony.
Exactly.
Can you tell me a little bit what have you I've seen great from God that you can again testify today, just briefly.
So in 2009, I believe I was in high school, and I was going into the new year, and usually when people go into the new year, they have a New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
And my resolution was just to know God more and to grow deeper in God. And through high school, you know, up until now, I've seen the hand of God very strong on my life.
Amen.
And even times when I don't even want to, you know, do what I'm doing, I just don't have any other way. I have no other choice. You know, it's like I'm sold out to God, and it's a really it's a really beautiful experience, because you know you just grow with Him. He gives you purpose for life. He gives you meaning for your life.
Yep.
So every day you wake up in the morning, you know, you don't need to do drugs. You don't need to do you know, whatever, because you have a purpose. You have a meaning for your life, and you're, you know, inspired from within. You know, so nothing from outside needs to inspire you. Comes from within. So yeah, my testimony, honestly, you know, with God really helping me, you know, in my family. I come from a modest family. My mom is a doctor. You know, my dad is a lawyer, and you know, I'm the last born in my family. So God really, you know, just singling me out and making me like a light for my family, for my, you know, from wherever I go, just making me a light. That's my testimony. That's my story. You know, I got married at a you know, pretty young, and God, you know, blessing me with a life partner who is also, you know, an encourager and helps me with the purpose that God has given to me. Is, you know, these are the testimonies that I have. I have a daughter. Like every time I look at her, I'm like, oh God, this is such a creation. It makes me understand the love of the Father. You know, I have to show my daughter so much love, and it makes me remember the love of God. So as I receive the love from God, I can give it to my daughter. So these are experiences that I share, you know, in my music, and you know, I hope people can connect to it and be blessed by it.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. And before we continue, as you can hear, Emmanuel is going to have more projects for us for coming year. So just stay connected to Emmanuel. I know Emmanuel is having a YouTube channel. As you can see down here, you have already the YouTube channel's name for Emmanuel. Please subscribe and support Emmanuel. You know, there is no one can be greater without starting from somewhere. So Emmanuel started from somewhere, and he's going somewhere with you.
Amen.
Let all of us be together with him for where he's going.
Amen.
And before we go forward, I'm just going to let you know that we are going to have Crystal in this coming Saturday. Saturday, the first Saturday of the May, we are going to have Crystal. It's a free concert. You're available to come. Just wear white and white. Oh my God, we're gonna look heaven that day. White and white. And all music artists, you're invited. Please let's come and support Crystal, who is going to be in town in Winnipeg for a very big concert we call Shabbat. It's just the source of praise and worship. Come, let's praise and worship God. And that's going to be in 440 Hangrave Street. That's Calvary Temple. So you're most welcome. Emmanuel, before I go on, can I know your pastor, please?
My pastor is Pastor Deborah and Pastor Akin Olukoju. I was, you know, my church, we have, you know, several pastors. You know, Pastor Ijulusi is also, you know, my pastor. And from back home in Nigeria, you know, my pastor is Pastor George Zunwa. So honestly, I have lots of, you know, spiritual leaders and, you know, spiritual mentors in my life, and I'm, you know, really grateful to them always, and yeah, they are definitely a strong pillar in my life.
Ah, wonderful. So, pastors, as you know, Glad TV need you to come and teach the people of God. So, the social media, the internet is trying to take the gospel down, but I do believe with you people, we can raise it up again. So, I'll try my best without the invitation of Emmanuel. I'll come and look for you so that you can teach us. We know you have something that God has put it in you. You can share with us, and we'll be more blessed.
Definitely.
And Emmanuel, I'm very happy to have you today.
Thank you.
So, if someone wants to meet you in your service on Sunday, can you tell me where your church is, please?
So it's on 479 St. Mary's Road, Emmanuel Fellowship Church. We also have a location closer to University of Manitoba. And so that's 479 St. Mary's Road from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then we also have one at Silverstone from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 828 Silverstone Avenue. It's closer to University of Manitoba. And I look forward to see you.
Hey, that was very wonderful, and what I like in this is just Emmanuel goes to Emmanuel Church. So, and Emmanuel, he's a son of Emmanuel. So that means Emmanuel equal to Emmanuel times 3.
I'll tell you a quick story actually.
Yeah.
So while I was back home, looking to come here to Winnipeg, I knew I was coming to University of Manitoba.
Yep.
And I watched a series of movies called Mount Zion, movie productions. They produce Christian movies. And one of the movies was called Forces Against My Soul.
Okay.
And I actually watched it back home. And watching the movie, it was actually produced from Winnipeg, Manitoba. You know, and so I saw the movie and like, I'm going to Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm going to University of Manitoba. And I saw it was produced by Emmanuel Fellowship Church in conjunction with Mount Zion Films. So I was excited. I was like, okay, what church is this? And I was blessed by the movie. So once I came to Winnipeg, Canada, I was like, you know what? I have to find this church. And easily, the church was just one block or couple blocks from my house.
Wonderful.
So that was how I knew I was going to be in this church. I was going to be planted there. And I sing. I'm in the choir in the church. I've been there for almost 7 years. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place for sure.
And I do think this is going to be a good advisor for us singers. I know it's better to stay in your church. Have a spiritual leader, have someone who's guide you is going to bring you also very far. Being an artist is good, but having a good advisor is more better. So Emmanuel, thank you for coming to Glad TV, and we are very happy to have you. And I'm surprised even your church made the production of that movie. And don't worry, I'm going to look for all those people that you're mentioning around. I'm not joking. I'm coming there. I'm coming to find all of you.
Israel, you're going to
Israel is a good producer too. We're going to find him. Even though he doesn't like, we'll look away to reach Israel in his studio and show the people of God that we have people who are doing things for us. And let's support each other. And I love you all. Thank you for watching Glad TV, and thank you for being connected with Emmanuel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel versus Emmanuel channels. We are there for Jesus, and it's a very good place where there is life. Always be with us. We are together with you. Emmanuel, the last word, please. What are you going to say to all these congregations?
Like I said, I really am passionate about young people, and I just want to encourage you, no matter where you are in life, no matter where you're going, to understand there's a purpose for your life, and God will help you to work in that purpose. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Briggs Emmanuel. So BRIGGS EMMANUEL. So that's Instagram, also Facebook, Snapchat. Feel free to follow me. I love to connect with people on the social media. So look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Emmanuel. So it was Glad TV, and here was Eric Mpn, as you all know me, and I was happy today to host Emmanuel. So don't forget, we are having Crystal in town, so be with them. So thank you very much. Let's meet again next week.
Awesome, Eric.
Thanks. Thank you very much.